Thursday night baseball coming your way from lovely Petco Park. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. DARVISH gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. To third. Taken in by Machado. Boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Next to stand in is David Rosario. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Mitch Keller will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Tommy.
Set and the pitch.
1-0.
D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and 5 driven in. A ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time, and this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, close play right there, no doubt. And we're going to have to take another look. And that's just tough to tell. We're going to have to see what they decide what to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
It's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And in steps Manny Machado. No balls and a strike to count. Two out here and a runner at second. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards catch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Over the first, and that retires the side. One left for San Diego. We are still scoreless. Now to bat, Franmil Reyes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's just 1 for 6. From the stretch. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. Here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Friars are in business to start the inning here. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
So here's Will Myers, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. That average for him up in the 360s now. 8 home runs and 19 driven in. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Takes this the other way to right. Base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D'Lo. You get that base hit to give your team lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Myers on at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next to hit, Brian O'Grady trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Hey,
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. When you think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the second out.
batting up, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Row, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
In now, Kevin Newman, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that that one, and the inning is over. Pirates lead 1. It remains 1-0.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Padres,
At the plate now is Victor Caratini in his career against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Polanco. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
now batting, left fielder, DARVISH.
One out now in the San Diego 3rd. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 1-2. At the knees and called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. He's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. Even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swung on, missed. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Polanco is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0.
So I ain't saving you or cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
All set for the start of the 4th, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now to the plate, here is David Rosario. He bats here at the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Down the third baseline. Machado is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-1 home.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First delivery to him.
Yeah.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Left center, base hit. Throw won't get him.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Nero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And they're runners at the corners now. 0-1, here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Newman brings it in to Frazier at the bag. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Will Myers. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Padre Ball Club. At the plate, Trent Grisham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here comes the 1-2. He is low and outside for a ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Padres 2 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Encarnacion absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
The 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third base. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they'll recover and get an out on the play. My goodness.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
To the plate now, Gregory Polanco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Ready with the 0-2. And they try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0.
Just bounce to that. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it. Even if you sit.
Now it'll be Brian O'Grady. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now the 1-0. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. The 1-1 home.
Count 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. This one's down to third. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, James.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. He's set. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Back forward is Bradley, but this one's going to kick off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scored. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. 2-out, runner in scoring position at second. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. He's set and the pitch. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Austin Davis will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Machado at second with 2 down. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Into the box, Will Myers, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Count remains at 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 5 innings complete. Padres lead it 6-0. So here's Adam Frazier to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell him get overly aggressive on the heater in the middle of the plate early.
So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings as he puts it on the ground to third. To second for one. Over to Hosmer, a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Newman. First pitch coming, here it is. As Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's all...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They still find themselves down 6-0. Sixth inning now, and next to that will be the outfielder, Trent Grisham. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The designated hitter, number 5, Ryan O'Grady.
And now here is Brian O'Grady. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. To short. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The catcher, number 17, Victor.
Digging in next, Victor Caratini. It was a base hit last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Padres down in order. They lead it 6-0. Brian Hayes digging in now. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
plate now, David Rosario, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Reyes.
Next to hit is Franmil Reyes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. And now the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lined into right, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's a 6-1 game.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Encarnacion on second. Polanco at first. 2 out in the inning. Line towards center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. It's the Padres 6 and the Pirates 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jake Cronenworth comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and grounded Newman's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Junior.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Now here's the first offering. Hey!
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
2 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Padres 6 and the Pirates 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adam Frazier, and they could use a spark from him here. From the stretch.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
So the next to bat will be Jacob Stallings. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Kevin.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Newman. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 0-1 on its way. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
Into the box now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He grounds it sharply to third. He overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Standing in now, David Rosario, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Grisham at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Pirates 2.
I'm part of the solution, yeah. My own personal retribution, yeah. The new me is new around.
And now, Manny Machado. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 5 on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Chris Stratton is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for number 46, Chris Stratton.
To the plate now, Eric Hosmer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he fouls this one off. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So stepping in is Will Myers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Ball.
And that misses ball 1.
Count 1-0.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Trent Grisham. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Tapped up the third base line. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Friars 7 and the Pirates 2.
It's so convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing my
Craig Stammen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
34, Craig Stammen.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First pitch of the AB now. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Up next, Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch on its way. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Left fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a two-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
At the plate now, Gregory Polanco. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now that's the center fielder, Jackie
Keone Kela takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 27, Keone Kela.
So now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Makes the catch, and the Padres have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. San Diego took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. DARVISH takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Mitch Keller permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Keone Keller records the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final run score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.